Hi and welcome to Atomic Darts. I'm your host Matthew. On this channel we take a look at darts, darts related materials, and other items I think the darting community should know about. Before we get started, why don't you go ahead and just make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the bell, and you'll know whenever I post a new video. And today we're going to be taking a look at meteors. That's correct, we're taking a look at meteors. Well, more importantly, we're taking a look at the Bolide barrel by Target Darts. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, today we are taking a look at the Bolide barrel by Target Darts. This is part of their 2020 spring collection rollout. Okay, so a bolide stands for meteor. It's another word for meteorite. They're normally a large meteorite. And if you look at the flight, and we'll open this up a little bit and get a little closer look, it kind of has this meteorite-esque-ness to it. This is a really cool looking barrel. They do come in 5 shapes and of course different weights. So we've got 5 shapes. We have the 04 with us today, which is more of a pencil or straight shaped, and I've got the 21 gram. And they do come in 2 different styles or shapes in soft tip as well. But we're gonna take a look at this. I will post some pictures of all 5 styles now. Let's go ahead and open this box up. We'll get a close-up look at this. We'll head to the board, throw it. I'll give you a final wrap-up. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. A little pull tab here. Again, the Bolide is a 90% tungsten barrel. Open that up there, and there we have it. And of course on the back, they've got this little pamphlet that talks about some other products that Target is selling. And then also here, we've got this match guarantee. These match out at 21.1 grams. So if you're into exact weights, that's gonna help you out there. A little pamphlet they give you. Let's go and pull one of these out. I'm gonna pull this piece out. So this is the Swiss point remover. And before we jump into like a close-up look on the barrel, it's a cool flight. Kind of resembles or looks like maybe something like a meteorite, I guess. But I like it. I like the design. It's got a kind of 3D effect. But if you're not familiar with the Swiss point, this is kind of a cool thing that Target came out with last year. It's basically removable points. And in the Swiss points, there are a lot of different grips, lengths, and variations of the points that they have available, and they're not too expensive. So you can switch these out based on different colors, grips, lengths. So you just insert the Swiss point key and you just twist. And out comes the point. Pretty simple as that. There isn't a soft tip or something that you could put in there, so this is only gonna work with this being a steel tip. And you just kind of put it right in there. There is a little kind of like a break off point there. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of it. It basically points do break occasionally, and so the idea behind this is it would break at that break point and then you would be able to extract the point. I don't know how viable all that is, but and then you just do that and your point's back in. But again, they do have different grips along the point, or you can get this really smooth coated one here, and then they've got colors. They've got like a gold, a black, and of course this silver. So that's what the Swiss point is all about. That's a cool little piece that they've got there. All right, let's get a close-up look at these grooves. All right, so here's the barrel close-up look. We have this little cone right here at the front. It's smooth. Of course, this is where the Swiss point enters in. And then we've got these little rings. We've got these gray rings in here, and those are just basically colored rings. So those are giving it some nice color and 3D effect. And there's some micro rings in between each of those gray sections, each of those gray rings. And they've got grip to them. It's almost as if they're kind of fin-like, kind of that shark fin type grip. And we've got this push point or center thick ring, which has, again, small rings within it. And then you get these rings that just kind of run the length of it. And we got the nice little Target logo right there, and then the shaft and this really cool looking flight. But it's just a traditional type of ring, but it's got a lot of grip to it. They've definitely put some small micro rings in there that have given this a lot of grip. But it's really a nice looking barrel. I like the gray accents. It really does kind of give it some depth, which I like. All right, let's go ahead and take it to the board, and I'll give you kind of a final wrap up on it. Maybe I'll break a point and we'll see what the Swiss point looks like in action. Alright, let's go ahead and give these a throw. I'm going to just leave their flights and stems on, and we'll give them a throw, and if I feel like I need to switch out to mine, I will. These are, there's grip. This is going to be 2.5, 3, probably closer to a 3 as far as grip goes. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of grip in these little micro fine rings that they've got in between these larger, or on the larger rings in between these little gray rings. Let's give this a throw. Got some good feel to them. I like the grip. It's grippy, but it's not over grippy. I like this shaped barrel as well. This kind of pencil type shape. Oh, yeah, I like these. I like the look of that flight. I like these. I like the look of the flight. It's pretty interesting. It's got a 3D effect to it. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. You can definitely pick it up on the board. Liking the 5s there. Alright, let's give it one more throw here. I'll give you kind of a final wrap up on the feel of this barrel. Alright, so there is a look at the Bolide, the meteorite barrel by Target. Alright, I really like this barrel. I like the shape of this one. This is again the 04. There are 5 different shapes of barrels in the steel tip and 2 in the soft tip, and they range in different weights. These happen to be 21 gram barrels. I like these. These were kind of fun. I like this flight. Just interesting flight. There's a lot of grip in this barrel. I was quite surprised at how much grip there was hanging out in the rings, but in those microfine rings, they've definitely gotten a lot of grip in there. Very nice dart. I like it, and it's priced right. It's right around, I believe, $54 US, right in that area. So it's got a good price point for a 90% tungsten barrel, and it does have the Swiss point, and so they're adding this to a number of their new dart barrels and lineups, and I think that's it's a nice little piece of technology, something that's kind of fun, and they're giving it a better price point. A lot of the barrels up to this point have been in the 100+ range, at least US dollar wise, that I've seen with the Swiss point. So it's kind of fun. I like this. I could throw this more. I think I'm gonna play with it some, and we'll see. It's a little bit grippier than I like. I like about a 2 to a 2.5. This is definitely on that 3 range, 2.25 to 3 range. So it's got a little bit more grip there. So if you like a little bit of grip but not too heavy grip, this would be a great barrel for you. So with the Swiss point, it does have the ability to change out that point. I'm not a big fan of these points. These are smooth points. I like a little bit of grip on them just because I put my finger on the point, but some people really like the smooth point. But the nice thing about this, of course, with the Swiss point, change it out. You could run a particular set of points during practice and then switch up to something with a little bit more grip, or depending on what type of board you happen to be playing in, either a tournament or say in league versus your home board. Maybe you don't want something that got grip in it at your home board because that has a propensity to pull the sessile out if there's grip on there, and so you don't want to ruin your practice board or your home board, and then you just swap them out when you go to league or tournament. They're really quick and easy to do, so that's a cool little feature with the Swiss point. So alright, there's the Bolide barrel by Target Darts. Thanks for watching this review. As always, don't forget to like and share, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll know when I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'm your host Matthew, and we will see you on the next one.